What is up, YouTube? Before I start the video, I would like to point out that True Business Review is ran by two people. I currently make division prediction videos. My name is Dan, and you might have noticed Mike in different videos. So we would like to thank everyone for all the support and views and subscribers. We really appreciate reaching over 100 in such a short amount of time. So yeah, let's get into the video. Before I start the video, I would like to add that only 4.1% of you guys are subscribed. So I'd really appreciate it, and I'd like to thank all of you for all the subs, the views, and the support. I really appreciate it. Let's get into the video. Yo, what's up guys? Back with another prediction video. And today I am doing the last team in the NFC East, and this team is the Washington Redskins. So honestly, I do not think this team is good. I thought the Redskins were in the worst division last season, and they basically gave the Eagles and the Cowboys 2 free wins every season for the last couple of years. It's pretty embarrassing. So obviously they're in the division with the Cowboys, Eagles, and Giants. And this season, the NFC East as a whole, they do not have the easiest schedule in the league, because they do play the NFC West. And the NFC West consists of the 49ers, the Rams, the Seahawks, and the Cardinals. Also play the AFC North. It's not too bad, but they got the Ravens, the Steelers, the Bengals, and the Browns. And they also do play 2 more games against the Giants and the Lions. So, a little bit about the Redskins. They had the number 2 pick in the overall draft, and they got Chase Young, very good player defensively, and I do believe he's going to have a big impact on this team. But this team did not have a second-round pick. I believe they traded it. So they only got one decently good player in the draft. Obviously, one player, if he's not a QB, cannot carry a team. But I do believe that defensively this team is going to be a lot better, and I expect Chase Young to have an amazing season. With that being said, like I already said and stated, this team's schedule kind of sucks. So let's start from there. Week 1, they host the Philadelphia Eagles. See, this game is 50-50 for me. Just because the Redskins and the Eagles, I feel like the Eagles are a little bit trash right now. They didn't have a good season last year, even though they won their division. And they had a horrible draft. Carson Wentz is iffy. He's injured half of the time. And, there's no real chemistry there on offense in Philly because everyone was injured last season. But going to D.C., the Redskins side, they got a new coaching staff, Ron Rivera. Their QB situation is up to grabs with Kyle Allen from the Panthers. Obviously some favoritism there between Kyle Allen and Ron Rivera because he literally coached him last year in the Panthers. And obviously Dwayne Haskins. So we have no idea who's going to start week 1. I'd probably think it'd be Dwayne Haskins anyway. And honestly, Dwayne Haskins is horrible. So that's why this game is 50-50, even though it's in D.C. But I do believe the Eagles are going to get the W. I do believe they're the better team overall. And this team's going to struggle week 1 because they're all new. All the players are basically unexperienced with the new coaching staff. And coronavirus is definitely going to have an impact on the offseason. And that's why they're going to lose week 1. So week 2, they travel to Arizona and play the Cardinals. Obviously, I believe the Cardinals are the better team in the matchup anyway. I believe the Cardinals are going to have a great season. Unfortunately, the Cardinals are in a hard division, and I don't think they're going to win it, but I still believe they're going to have a good season. So obviously, they have Kyler Murray. He's pretty good for the team, but it's the fact that they got DeAndre Hopkins in the offseason, Kenyon Drake in the regular season, 2 very impactful teams for the offense, Isaiah Simmons in the draft. And I do believe the Cardinals are going to win this game. They're definitely going to outscore the Redskins by a lot because obviously their offense is so very good. I can see this happening, though. I believe Chase Young is going to get to Kyler Murray a lot in this game. Probably 2 sacks, in my opinion. I'm only saying this because Kyler Murray was one of the most sacked QBs in the league last season because his offensive line was just complete garbage. But I do believe it's going to be a lot better. We'll see. Still believe the Cardinals are going to win. So week 3, they could travel to the Cleveland Browns. So I do believe the Browns are still the better team in the matchup. It is in Cleveland, and I do believe the Browns are going to win this game. I do not like the Browns, like in the way that, first of all, I straight up just hate the Browns in my opinion. I'm just going to spit it out there. I hate the Browns with a passion. One of my least favorite teams in the league. But as a team, I still do not like them in the terms of I don't think their offense is good enough. Obviously, they had a horrible coach last season, which basically trolled. He was immature. And Baker Mayfield, in my opinion, he's not a good QB. He never will be. And a 6-10 record with all the offensive talent he had last season is just embarrassing. So I do not like the Browns as a team, but I still believe they're better than the Redskins, and the Browns are going to get the W. So the following week, they host the Baltimore Ravens. And this is basically, it's not even a home game for them, honestly, because Ravens fans, like 30-minute drive from D.C., so it's whatever. I do expect a lot of Ravens fans to be at this game because, half the D.C. fans turn in the Ravens fans anyway because they're all bandwagons and stuff. We'll see. Do you believe the Ravens are going to win this game? Obviously, no doubt about it, easy. So the following week, they host the Los Angeles Rams at home. So it's going to be a closer game than people might expect. Obviously, the Rams are the better team in the matchup. The Redskins, in my opinion, are still going to be struggling on the offense with the QB situation. We'll see. Rams are definitely the better team, the better offense, the better defense, and they're going to get the win in D.C. Can't really see any other way. Redskins suck. The Rams should get the W. So the following week, they travel to the New York Giants. It's about time this team deserves a win. Oh wait, they're not going to win this game. I still believe, even though the Giants suck, the Redskins are going to lose in New Jersey against the Giants. I do believe the Giants' offense is stacked. It's common sense. But the fact that their QB is absolute garbage makes this team bad. And they have a bad defense too. So like I said, the Giants' offense is stacked. I do expect it to be good. But with Daniel Jones being a troll, we'll see. It's going to be bad there. Still believe the Giants are going to win this game. It's in New Jersey. Better offense combined. Both of these defenses aren't good. And I do expect the Redskins defense to be better than the Giants defense. So that might play an impactful role in this game, but I still believe the Giants are going to win. So the following week, they host the Cowboys at home. So definitely they're going to win this game, right? Right? Actually, they are going to win this game. I do believe the Redskins are going to start 0-6 and then get their first win against the Dallas Cowboys at home. So I do believe the Cowboys are the most overrated team I've ever seen in my life. And when I say life, I mean my life. I've never seen such an overrated team in the history of the NFL. I don't know why everyone thinks the Cowboys are going to be so amazing next season. They're going to win the Super Bowl. Okay, you're in the worst division in the NFL, and you're actually horrible. You start 8-8 last season. Like, really though? Okay, it's whatever. Still believe the Cowboys are better than the Redskins, but the Redskins are going to pull off the W at home. It's about time. The Cowboys are going to choke this game because they suck, and they're overrated. So the following week, they play the Giants once again. Probably a bye week in between here. I don't know, but there probably is. So they do play the Giants at home, and 2-0? 2-0? Oh, maybe they're going to go back-to-back and get 2 wins in a row. So yes, I do believe they're going to beat the Giants at home. So they're going to get the revenge against the Giants. Chase Young might have a killer game. Terry McLaurin is going to have a good game. Adrian Peterson or Darius Geis, doesn't really matter. Good running backs there, probably. QB is going to have, whoever's starting at QB is probably going to have a good game here. We'll see. I do believe the Redskins are going to pop off and get the W at home. So the following week, they play at the Detroit Lions. Is it time for 3-0? 3 straight wins in a row. Is it possible? Of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. So definitely they're going to lose this game against the Lions. The Lions are better. definitely the better team in the matchup. You know, it's in Detroit. Probably the same defensive talents there. I think the Lions' defense is better, but the Lions' offense is definitely going to be better at this point in the season. 2 versus 3. These teams were 2 in the draft and 3 in the draft, so I do think the Lions are very underrated because Matt Stafford was injured. They had a really good start, and he got injured. So I do believe the Lions are going to pop off, get this win at home. So the following week, they host the Cincinnati Bengals at home. Can it be a 3-1 stretch? Can these Washington, D.C. Redskins have a 3-1 stretch? Yes, they can. And they're going to beat the Bengals at home. So I do believe this is going to be a good matchup. It's two of the worst teams in the league, obviously. 1 and 2 in the draft, Joe Burrow versus Chase Young. It'd be pretty cool. Chase Young sacked Joe Burrow just because, why not? And obviously, I feel like the Bengals actually are going to be the better team. And I would not be surprised if the Bengals win this game. Because, honestly, I think the Redskins are horrible. But I do believe the Redskins are going to get the home win against the Bengals. I don't know why. I feel like their defense is just going to counter the Bengals' offense. And they're going to struggle. But I definitely feel like this is a game where Joe Burrow can just completely pop off and get the W. Do not judge me on this game because it's 50-50, giving the Redskins the generous win. I feel like the Bengals are going to win anyway, but it's whatever. So now this team has to go on the road for 3 straight weeks, and they play at the Dallas Cowboys. So the Dallas Cowboys, obviously, they beat them earlier in the season. Are they going to win again? No. So they're definitely going to lose this game in Dallas. Dallas is the better team, the better offense. I don't know if their defense is better because, Dallas's defense is overrated. Their offense is overrated, but still, it's in Dallas. Should get the win, no doubt about it. The following week, they play the Pittsburgh Steelers at Heinz Field, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So, do I think the Redskins are going to win this game? What kind of question even is that? All right, easy win for the Steelers, no doubt about it. 10 times better than the Redskins. The Steelers should easily get a couple interceptions in this game. Would not be surprised if there are a couple 5 to 7 turnovers in this game. We'll see. In the following week, after a 0-2 road record, they play at the 49ers. So this just doesn't get any better. This road stretch is one of the worst road stretches I've seen in the NFL, honestly. 3 road games in a row. Definitely a bye week in between there. I take back my comment earlier. But at the 49ers, definitely going to lose this game. 49ers are 50 times better than the Redskins. We'll see. Easy win. So the following week, they play at home against the Seattle Seahawks. So going 0-3 on the road, they have to play at home against the Seattle Seahawks. This team is potentially beat up by this freaking road stretch. They can have a horrible game. And obviously the Seahawks are the better team and should easily win this game against the Redskins. Seahawks are going to pop off. Shouldn't even be a competition in my opinion. Easy win for the Seahawks. And the next week, they have, once again, another home game. And this game is against the Carolina Panthers. So, are the Redskins going to get their 4th win of the season in this game? I do believe that they will. So, honestly, I do believe the Redskins are going to be the better team in the matchup. Overall, I think the Redskins could win this game in Carolina. I guess this is pretty obvious, but the Redskins coaching staff very heavily panthered. Obviously, I say that because Ron Rivera is their coach. He's definitely going to know a lot about his old team and should just easily counter his Panthers' old team. So, should be an easy win for the Redskins. Probably like a 20-point win. Maybe one of their best wins of the season. In the following week, their last game of the season, Week 17, they're going to get smothered in the matchup against the Eagles. And I only say this because the Eagles are fighting for their division. If they lose this game, they won't make the playoffs. If they win this game, they'll probably make the playoffs. So the Eagles are definitely going to go 8 mode in this game, easily win. Redskins are going to be crying their pants with another horrible record. Maybe it's time to draft Trevor Lawrence. We'll see. So, unfortunate schedule, like I said. All you Redskins fans out there, or should I say Ravens fans, because you obviously are bandwagons. Good luck to you guys next season. Good luck watching another painful and miserable losing record. GG. Well played. Adios.